There's something happening in your brain right now that you're completely unaware of. As you watch this, your mind is silently scanning, evaluating, categorizing, even judging me. Not because you're a bad person, but because your brain is doing exactly what it was designed to do. So here's the uncomfortable question. If you think you're open-minded, why does your brain judge people before you even know them? The answer is older than civilization and stranger than you'd expect. Scientists at Princeton University found that the human brain forms impressions of strangers in less than 1/10 of a second, faster than blinking. Before your conscious mind has time to form a thought, your brain has already decided whether someone looks trustworthy, dangerous, attractive, weak, friendly, or worth ignoring. Not because you choose to, but because your brain is wired for survival, not fairness. Let's dig deeper. Imagine you're walking down a street at night. Someone approaches. You don't think, let me consciously analyze this person. You instantly feel a subtle shift, a tightening in the stomach, a spark of alertness. That reaction comes from the amygdala, the part of your brain that's been protecting humans for over 2 million years. Its job is simple: detect threat, fast. Your brain isn't judging to be cruel, it's judging to keep you alive. But here's where the story takes a surprising turn. The amygdala doesn't just scan for danger, it also scans for familiarity. Evolution taught early humans that people who look like us were safer because they belonged to our tribe. This instinct still lives inside us. And it's why we sometimes feel more drawn to certain faces, voices, or expressions even when we can't explain why. It's not preference, it's ancient programming. But let's add another layer, one that's even more fascinating. Your brain doesn't judge people based on who they are, it judges them based on what it expects from past experiences. This is called predictive processing, a neuroscience concept showing that the brain constantly compares new people to old memories. If someone reminds you, even slightly, of someone who hurt you, betrayed you, embarrassed you, or made you uncomfortable, your brain reacts as if history is repeating itself. Not rational, not fair, but incredibly human. And here's something that behavioral science proves. Judgment often happens to fill in missing information. If your brain sees only 10% of a person, it guesses the other 90%. This is why we judge people by their clothes, posture, tone, or even the speed of their speech. Tiny signals the brain uses to build a story, whether true or not. But here's the twist that matters most. Judging people doesn't make you bad. Refusing to notice your judgments is what keeps you stuck. The moment you catch your brain making a snap judgment and ask, why did I think that? You shift from instinct to awareness. Neuroscientists call this metacognition, the ability to observe your own mind. And it's the one thing that overrides millions of years of automatic evaluation. Because yes, your brain judges. Everyone's does. But awareness is what softens the edges. Awareness is what creates empathy. Awareness is what lets you rewrite reactions that were never your fault to begin with. The science of judgment isn't about exposing your flaws. It's about discovering how much power you gain once you finally understand the machinery behind your thoughts.